Hey, what is up, my ASMR and fragrance family? It is your boy, your whispering perfume pimp, Christopher Cologne, and I am back with another fragrance video. So this is a strict, just fragrance video. Videos I got coming up. I gotta get out of that habit of saying got, but I have another pair of Louis V replicas from bkicks.ru. We're gonna be putting together a Lazy Susan bookshelf that I bought to put some of these colognes on. Hopefully I can get all of them, maybe not, but we're gonna put that together. I got some. I went ahead and bought the paints and the Angelus acrylic paints for painting shoes and stuff, so I can customize some of these, and so we can do. And we're gonna be doing that hat that I showed many videos ago, and we're gonna be possibly making decants, because when we open up these Amazon packages, decants, the decanting kit is one of the things that I ordered, so I can get some of y'all that I told y'all I was gonna return the favor. Since y'all sent me stuff, I was gonna send y'all stuff. So that's what I'm gonna do, and I want to start doing giveaways again. So all new members, welcome. Sorry this little intro or whatever was a little long, and I might have a video just kind of goofing off because it seems I have a troll now. But let's go ahead and get into this. Okay, so what we have first is Valentino Aqua 2017. That was when it was launched. I'm pretty sure it's been discontinued. This is one of my favorite colognes. Now, I hate the atomizers to these things because they shoot straight. So I'm gonna get a spray for y'all, and I ain't worried about me on this one. So, but you see how straight that shoots? I don't like that. Oh, it smells so good. Watery, green, somewhat floral. It's got sage, iris, tomato, leather notes to it. It's a pretty good fragrance. Like I said, this is one of my favorites, but I'm pretty sure it's been discontinued. So, Valentino Aqua. And then we have another fragrance with iris. This is a cheap $20 fragrance, $25. I didn't really care for it at first. The longer I had it, the more I wore it. It's a small bottle, but I've went through a good bit of it. It's got citruses, iris, sage, like bergamot, and then it's got like bergamot, jasmine, lily of the valley. I think it has lily of the valley. Hold on, I have the notes pulled up right here. Okay, so I'm just gonna read off the notes because there's a lot in this. So it says the top notes are citruses, bergamot, juniper, anise, Brazilian rosewood, and basil. And the middle notes are lavender, rose, carnation, jasmine, heliotrope, geranium, sage, fir, and lily of the valley. And then the base notes are vanilla, tonka bean, sandalwood, iris, musk, cedar, amber, patchouli, and vetiver. So, spray for y'all, spray for me. Yeah, I love this stuff. It's not your ordinary run-of-the-mill fragrance either. I mean, you can smell the vanilla, you can smell the citruses. It has like an effervescence to it, but it is. You smell a lot, you smell a lot of stuff, and it's the same. This one's not, like, to me, it's not the same. So it's not an ordinary fragrance like a lot of the other stuff. So, but that is Versace Blue Jeans. Okay, and then we have Niche for All. We have two of these. So we have Tobacco Vanilla tobacco vanilla. And then we have hazel cognac. Hazel cognac. And you can get these for, it says on the site, you can get them 3 for $2. Now they have 2 different sizes. You can get a 30 ml, and that's $54.99. So you buy 3 of those, you get it for the price of 2. So you end up paying like $130 for 3 of them. Or you can get the 100 ml, and the 100 ml is $89.99, so $90 for a 100 ml for a big bottle. So, and these are the 30 mls. And those are the same thing. You get 3 for the price of 2. So 90 and 90 is 180. So 180, plus your tax or whatever. You get 300 milliliters. So you can buy 3 different ones and get them for the price of 2. I have 3 niche for all fragrances, and I caught the deal last time. I'd like to get more. I'd like to get a run of I'd like to get 3 summer fragrances before summer's out. So, okay, so we have hazel cognac now. The notes to hazel, and this is very rummish. So, it's cognac and caramel. Heart notes are tonka bean, hazelnut note. Base notes are sandalwood, vanilla, and praline. And these are all EDPs. So spray for y'all. Spray for me. You can smell the praline in there. You can smell the vanilla. It's got the cognac and caramel. You can really smell that heavy up top. So, but that is hazel cognac. And then we have tobacco vanilla. Okay, and cinnamon and pepper are the top notes to this. Same price, $54.99 for the bottle this size, or for the 100 ml, $89.99. Buy 3 for the price of 2. So spray for y'all, spray for me. Okay, and then the heart notes, the middle notes are tobacco leaf, incense, and osmanthus, and then you have vanilla, musk, and I think it's cedar. Yeah, cedar. So they're both really good fragrances. If you like the fragrances that are more for like cooler weather and stuff, these 2 are great. So like I said, I want to get more niche for all. There's like 5 or 6 of these that I really want to try. Okay, and then I guess what we're going to roll into Germaine's Sexual Pour Homme. I love this stuff. To me, it's a very vanilla heavy fragrance. Spray for y'all. Spray for me. Yeah, vanilla, watery. I can't really put my finger on, or my nose. I can't really put it on it, but yeah, it's vanilla. It's got a watery kind of greenness to it. We're gonna look it up because it's been a while since I looked up the notes on this. Okay, so Germaine's Sexual Pour Homme. Germaine's Sexual Pour Homme has the top notes are Indian basil, Italian bergamot, Italian clementine, and French melon. And then the middle notes are Asian sage, African geranium, French petitgrain, and French lavender. And then the heart notes are Indian sandalwood, Indian patchouli, tonka bean, Madagascar vanilla. So that is Germaine's Sexual Pour Homme, one of my favorite ones. And then, you know what? We'll go into Sexual Pears next. Now, Sexual Pears, like I said, that's vanilla, watery, kind of green a little bit too. This is, I think, more sweet, if I remember right. It's been a it's been like 2 or 3 weeks since I wore this. The fuck is on it? Oh, I know what it is. Damn it, that's fucking deodorant. So, because I had it in a bag with a bunch of stuff. So, spray for y'all. Spray for me. Yeah, this definitely has a sweeter vibe to it. And this is Sexual Paris Pour Homme. And these are EDTs. Okay, so the notes to Sexual Paris are smoky cardamom, Chardonnay, mandarin, and sage, and the middle notes are cedarwood, fir balsam, and patchouli. And the bottom notes, which on the Michel Germaine website they have bottom notes marked as heart notes, but we all know heart notes are middle notes. So I don't know why they have it marked like that, but their bottom notes are modern amber, oak moss, and sophisticated sandalwood. So did I let y'all get a spray? A spray for y'all? Spray for me. Yeah, it's definitely has more of a sweetness to it than the Sexual Pour Homme does. And I'd like to get the rest of the line. So now we have Nautica Voyage. We all know about Nautica Voyage. So, spray for y'all, spray for me. Nice, airy, salty, cucumber, aquatic fragrance. This is great. You can't go wrong with Nautica Voyage. Some people will say it's played out or whatever, and and it might be for some people, but if you're just getting in the game, or you like things that smell good, but you're not like a fanatic over them, like some people are, this is a great fragrance and people love the smell of it. So, because not everybody smells cologne every day. The only ones this is really played out to are people that collect, or people that have smelled it over and over and over the years, and not everybody has. And some people that have smelled it over and over and over the years, they still love the smell of it. So, I'm kind of newer. I'm only in this for the past 3 years, so even though I've liked cologne and stuff like that since I was a teen, I've never been into it like I am now. So, but that is Nautica Voyage Dil Eccentric. Now I broke, because it's supposed to, it's snapping a little louder than it normally does, but yeah. So Dil Eccentric spray for y'all. Another cheapie. Now it doesn't smell as good as Nautica Voyage. Doesn't smell anything like Nautica Voyage, in all honesty. But now, since I haven't really worn this but 2 or 3 times since I've gotten it, we'll go over the notes. It's a woody aromatic. So, and it was launched in 2001. But the top notes are cypress, green leaves, nutmeg, clary sage, and cardamom. And then the middle notes are cedar, lotus, freesia, and rose. And then the base notes are guaiac wood, patchouli, musk, ambergris, and sandalwood. So that is Dil Eccentric. It's about $18, $20, somewhere around there. It's worth it. Is it one I would buy again? No, probably not. But okay. And then we're gonna go into Missoni Wave. Wave. This is one of my favorites. This stuff smells so great. Spray for y'all. Spray for me. Yeah. Cooling citrus. Kind of creamy. So, kind of sweet. I don't really smell any. It's Missoni Wave. Now, I wouldn't say there's a saltiness to it. I think I've heard other reviewers say they smell the saltiness to it, but I don't smell the saltiness to it. But yeah, I think it has a lemon in it. We're gonna check the notes though. So okay, on Fragrantica, it says the top notes are C notes, citruses, and Sicilian mandarin, and then the middle notes are lavender, clary sage, rosemary, Egyptian pelargonium, and then the base notes are vanilla orchid, Haitian vetiver, patchouli, and oak moss. And this is just a great fragrance. This is one of my favorites out of mine. And even though I want to get away from the chemicals, this is, because since I won't spray them on my skin every time I wear them, I really just spray them. When I spray them on my skin, it's really just so I can give y'all a review, so I can figure out how it reacts with the skin and everything. But mainly I spray on my clothes, which it can still penetrate your clothing. Still, your skin still soaks it in, but it's nowhere near as bad as just spraying it. But yeah, even though I'm trying to get away from the chemicals, unless I can find an all-natural one, or get an all-natural one made, or whenever I do get my own stuff, can come up with this same smell or very close to it, I'll buy this again. And it's already halfway down, so I'll probably be buying another bottle pretty soon, especially if I can get back to these giveaways where I'm giving y'all decants so y'all can try stuff too. But that is Missoni Wave. Okay, and then, you know what? We'll just go to this is my I'm pretty sure it's preferred fragrance, Aqua Fusion Glacial Chill. This is just one of the cheapies that I sell at the flea markets and everything whenever I go. It's one that I had in my stores. It's supposed to be I think it's Aqua de Joe special blend that that's supposed to be a clone of, but this stuff, spray for y'all. Spray for me. I love this stuff. This smells great. This is one of these cheap imitation fragrances, and it's, one of my favorites. But now you can see it's not, well, no, you can't. But, it's not, how would you say? Yeah, it's one of those cheap imitation fragrances, but you know how you can get cheap imitation fragrances and they smell like just cheap shit. That's not this. And the majority of those fragrances that I do sell at the flea market when I get the chance to, they're not as bad as what you think. I smell some stuff that you still pay $30, $40 for, and it smells cheaper than this shit. So, but yeah, so that's that. And then we'll go into the Teemu fragrance, the Labyrinth D'Argent EDB. And this lasted a pretty good while. And this stuff smells really good. Spray for y'all. Spray for me. Yeah, somewhat citrusy, kind of airy. Does have a cooling effect to it. It might be just because it's coming behind the other ones, because I don't really remember what this smells like since it's been a couple weeks since I've worn it. And I've only worn it once. So, but this is one of the ones that I got on Teemu, and it was worth the $20 or less that I paid for it. So, because the most I paid for one was 20, and I think the other one, I think the one that I did pay 20 for was this one. I don't think I paid 20 for this one. I think I paid maybe 10 or something like that for it. But this one, pretty damn good. So, and then trying to roll through them now, y'all. So, and then we have the Royal. Now this is pretty good. It reminds me of spray for y'all. Spray for me. It puts me in like somewhere in the realm of like in between, I guess you could say, Paco Rabanne's 1 Million and Most Wanted Parfum. So, or is it Parfum or EDP? I can't remember. I got a sample of it, but that's what it puts me in the mind of, like in between those two. So, and this I got on Teemu for $20. Now, you know, like I've said before, Teemu, I seen y'all comment, and I've put links to stuff in a couple of the videos where Teemu is supposedly stealing people's information. So now I bought the stuff through Afterpay, so I don't know how much of my financial information they get. Yeah, they have my address and my name because they have to send it here, but other than that, since Afterpay is the one with my information, and then Afterpay is putting their own, you know, temporary number in there, I don't know how much financial information Teemu gets like that. So all I know is I get paid, and then I'm paying Afterpay, which I mean I'm done paying them, but still. Okay, and this is Jean-Marc Paris. I find these all day long. I can find them all day long in like Marshalls, TJ Maxx and stuff, and Burlington. And the top came off. Okay. And I think they're really underrated fragrances, because you end up getting these for like 10, like anywhere between $8 and $15. And spray for y'all, spray for me. I love this stuff. It has, now this one does, and I think it's just because it's aging. I mean, but it does have somewhat of a kerosene type smell to it, but it's very vanilla, like herbal, kind of herbal green and everything. So I still like it, even though I can smell it changing. I still like it, and it's definitely the price that it's definitely worth the price that you can find these for in the rag stores. So Jean-Marc Paris Tattoo. And then we have Tommy, because Tommy is one of my all-time favorites. Doesn't last, it doesn't last like I remember it lasting. But back in the day, because this came out in like 95, somewhere around there, 94, 95, 96, somewhere. But yeah, it's got cactus, I think it's cottonseed or something like that in it. This is one of the best ones. To me, you can never go wrong with this. Never go wrong with Tommy. Not the original. Now, if you want a scent that lasts forever, this is not it. But if you just want something that smells really, really good, this is it. And something that's not at an outrageous price. Yeah. It smells really good at a fair price. Like I said, it doesn't last long. It doesn't last like hours and hours and hours, but you get damn near average out of it. So, you know, a few hours. Okay, and now we have Hugo Reversed. Hugo Reversed. Just coming to think about it, I thought I wore another Hugo, but I evidently didn't. Okay, so Hugo reversed. You can get this for about $30 for a 4.2 ounce, and this is not a 4.2 ounce, but spray for y'all, spray for me. Really citrusy, bright fragrance. The notes are grapefruit and calavery and bergamot, and then the middle note is rosemary, and the base note is Haitian vetiver. So pretty basic fragrance, not a whole lot going on, but it does smell really good, and it's only like $30, so it's not hitting your pocket for all that much, especially for a big bottle. And with the way inflation has hit the past few years, and wages, in some areas wages have kept up, in other areas they have not, like a lot of occupations around here, they've stayed around $14, $15, $16 an hour. That's like mine. I make $15.99 an hour, and I test fabric for all kinds of stuff. And I could actually, if I were to test the fabric wrong or falsify numbers or whatever, I can actually have the federal government press charges on me along with my company. So my job is pretty important, but yet I only make $15.99 an hour, and the top pay in the lab is $16.85. So come on, man, you can go to the Chick-fil-A down the road. Now I'm not saying that fast food workers and stuff like that don't deserve a living wage, because yeah, they do, and you couldn't pay me enough to work in a freaking restaurant, but the Chick-fil-A down the road has 1 million workers. It's like nobody really has to do a damn thing but turn around and just hand the bag off and this and that. And it's just like, and you're cooking the same thing. Their menu is not complex or anything like that. So, but a 16-year-old can go there and start out at $16 an hour. That's what I make testing fucking really high dollar fabric. So, and I can have charges pressed on me if my results, if I falsify results or do enough stuff wrong or whatever. So come on, man. My job's pretty important. I think it deserves a little bit more than what I could have started at, what if I was young, or than what my son could go and start the Chick-fil-A for, So, like I said, not saying that they don't deserve a living wage, because, like I said, fast food workers, restaurant workers, you couldn't pay me enough to do it again. But I know y'all get what I'm saying. So, because I worked in the restaurant business when I was younger. I hated it. And it wasn't just fast food that I worked in either. So, okay, now we're going to get off that, because I could really get into that, and we'll probably save that for the other channel, which I'm really going to start trying to work on that this week, because I am changing up the direction of that channel. It's going to be more of just like a my thoughts type deal. So, now this is Hypnos, Lancome Hypnos, and this has been discontinued too. So, where's that thing? There it goes. Spray for y'all. Spray for me. I've done smelled so many colognes now I can't really smell it, but it's got a woodiness to it. Yeah, so woodiness. We'll go ahead and we'll look up the notes to this. Okay, so I went and found it on Fragrantica. So on Fragrantica, it says it was launched in 2007, and the top notes are cardamom, mint, bergamot, and mandarin orange, and the middle note is lavender, and the base notes are amber, patchouli, and musk. Amber, patchouli, and musk. Now, like I said, I didn't like this at first, but I really like it now, and it sucks that they discontinued it, because this is one I'd actually wear more, and it's one I'd wear more. So, but yeah. Lancome Hypnos. And then Toast Man. Toast Man. Okay, and Toast Man is vanilla. It's really vanilla. So spray for y'all. Spray for me. I can't really smell shit now, so, but yeah. That's what I usually smell when I smell this, like a real vanilla heavy smell. And it's cheap, it's only 20-something bucks. So, and now we have Azzaro Cologne Intense. Azzaro Cologne Intense. I love this stuff. It doesn't seem to last all that long though, so spray for y'all. Spray for me. Yeah, see, I know this stuff is, I know I can smell this stuff a lot more than what I can right now, but it was funny because I sprayed it on right before I walked into work, and I'm standing there talking to this one girl that's working there, and this other woman, she walks by me, and then she turns back around and walks back to me and just puts her forehead to my shoulder right here. And it's crazy because I think I was wearing a blue shirt then too, but she puts her forehead and she just sniffs and she's like, oh, I could just snuggle up to that all night long. So yeah, but I thought it was funny. Yeah, she said, and she told me, she was like, this is the best thing I've worn. She said she could smell this stuff all day. So, and then all my fragrances, she says nothing as compared to this. So, but yeah, I thought it was funny the way she just stuck her forehead to my shoulder. Because I spray like that a lot of times, so it'll get on my shoulder area a really good bit. But okay, now we have Yukio, Ocha, Yukio, and Amy sent me this. Amy, if you still watch, appreciate you, and I gotta get your address. So if you still watch, email me, and I'm going to decant you some of my girlfriend's fragrances and everything. So send you some smaller bottles of those. Spray for y'all. Spray for me. Yeah, I love this stuff. Fruity, woody. Those are the two best words that describe this. Fruity and woody. Has kind of leans a little, I guess you could say, Greta Ventus. So I guess the fruitiness is more of like a tropical fruity, more like pineapple and stuff. So yeah. So that is Ocha Yukio. And then, which that's a unisex fragrance, because pretty much all the Ochas are unisex fragrances, which I think any fragrance really could be unisex, you know. So at least for most of them. But because I've smelled a lot of women's stuff that I would wear, and I've smelled a lot of stuff that's supposed to be men that I would like even if my girl wore it too. So matter of fact, it would be better if my girl, you know, I'm sitting there smelling that smell that's coming off of her. So then we have Anonymous by Thalium. This is a GB. Spray for y'all. Spray for me. Nothing's smelling the way it's supposed to right now because of all the fragrances, but I'm gonna look up the notes for this for y'all. Okay, now you can get this for like 15-20 bucks. So, but this right here says it opens with mint oil mixed with Italian lemon and highlighted by green apple. The floral aromatic heart is warmer with geranium and lavender, strengthened by the base notes with tonka bean, moss, and amber woods, giving the formula a hint of modern fougere. So 15-20 bucks you can get this for. Okay, we have two more. is a Blue Noir for him. So, Michael Jordan. It smells, to me it smells like a lot like Tommy. Spray for y'all. Spray for me. Wow, I can't even smell that. Cannot even smell it. I mean, I smell it, but I don't smell what it smells like. I mean, all I could really tell you, if I didn't know the smells, all this stuff and all that, and didn't know what I was supposed to be smelling, all I could tell you is I smell something. That's it. But yeah. So Michael Jordan. To me, this smells a lot like the original Tommy Hilfiger. So, but I think this, if I remember right, more citrusy. So, definitely a cheapie. More of a gym fragrance, gym fragrance or work or whatever, because it's not gonna last. It doesn't last all that long. So, so that's Michael Jordan, and then last but not least, and I probably should have done this way earlier in the video, Narciso Rodriguez, Blue Noir for him, and this is a EDP, and this is another one of my fragrances that I really enjoy. It reminds me of fresh linen. See if we can smell it. Spray for y'all. Spray for me. I can smell it just slightly. I can smell like a floral to it. But yeah, normally this smells like a fresh linen. That's just what it smells like to me. And so, because we all smell something a little bit different. But yeah, right now what I get off is like a floral kind of watery greenness to it. But yeah, this is probably one of my favorites too. I'd definitely buy this again. So, okay, y'all. So I'm gonna get off here, edit this video and everything, because it is 1:07 and I'm trying to get this video to y'all today, because today is Monday the 12th. I'm trying to get this video to y'all today. And then I gotta go into work early, but the good thing is I get off work early this week, so I'm doing more of a second half, third this week. So I'm gonna get off here, and I will see y'all next video. Y'all take it easy.